project, and I'm calling it C# for beginners. If you don't know how to create a new project in Unity, then what I suggest is you look at some beginner's intro to Unity to get you up and running. I'm not going to be covering any of the parts of Unity, such as how to use Unity, how to work with Unity. There's tons of resources out there that will teach you that. This is just for you to learn C# with Unity. Let's get started. The first thing that we do with any sort of programming language is to do a simple hello world. If you're not familiar with programming, it's just a way of writing some text that you can see it in a console. A console is where we output log messages. A log message can be anything, such as hello world, or hi mom, or anything like that. Unity includes its own console, and if you go up to the window here, and you go down to console, you'll see a console like so. This is where all the messages that you write or all the messages that your scripts generated will be printing out.
Guess I'll be going.
I'm just going to take this tab. I'm going to move it right next to my scene just so I can have it open. It's nice to have this clear on play selected. That way when you run your game, it's going to erase all your other console messages. That way you can stay focused on what's actually being printed in this session. The first thing I'm going to do is get myself organized. Here in my project browser, I have the main scene, and this is something I created before I started recording. If you want to create a main scene, you can just hit File, and then you can do Save Scene. I'm going to create two folders in my project browser. One is going to be called Scenes, and the other is going to be called Scripts. As you can see, it put my scripts inside my scenes, so I can just take this folder and drag it out to the assets, like so. I'm just going to drag my main into my scenes folder. This way we start organized, and we'll be organized throughout the duration of this course.
Gather intelligence about
if you played around with Unity enough, you should have an idea of what a script is. A script is like any other component. You can attach it to game objects, and then the script runs at certain points. And we'll be covering all the areas when the script actually runs. I'm going to go over to my scene view here, and as you can see, there's really nothing in it. We have a light and a camera. I'm going to select Game Object, 3D Object, and Cube. Like so. And here's our cube. You can see we have our mesh filter, our box collider, and our renderer.